What if I told you space isn't just a vast, beautiful expanse of stars and galaxies, but a terrifying, merciless void filled with things that could wipe us out in an instant? Rogue black holes, deadly gamma-ray bursts, and invisible forces shaping the universe. Space is far scarier than any horror movie. And the best part? We're completely powerless against it. Today, we're diving into the 8 most terrifying things lurking in space, and trust me, you'll never look at the night sky the same way again. Ready to explore the dark side of the universe? Let's begin. Rogue black holes. Alright, imagine this. A monstrous black hole, completely unhinged, drifting through space with no warning, no set path, and nothing stopping it. Unlike the ones chilling at the center of galaxies, rogue black holes are cosmic wanderers, silent, invisible, and devastating. Scientists believe there are millions of these roaming through our galaxy alone. That's right, millions. Now here's the terrifying part. These things don't just sit there, they move. If one were ever to pass close to our solar system, its immense gravity could rip planets out of orbit, or even send Earth spiraling into deep space. And the worst part? We wouldn't see it coming. Black holes don't emit light, making them nearly impossible to detect until they start warping the space around them. The only reason we know rogue black holes exist is because scientists have observed stars behaving strangely, suddenly speeding up or bending their trajectory as if an invisible force was yanking them. That's a telltale sign that something dark, something unseen, is lurking nearby. So, what's stopping a rogue black hole from one day wandering too close to Earth? Nothing. And that's what makes them so terrifying. Gamma-ray bursts. Imagine waking up one morning, stepping outside, and boom, the sky lights up with an intense flash of energy. No warning, no escape, just a blinding burst of cosmic radiation that wipes out everything in its path. That's a gamma-ray burst, GRB, one of the most powerful and terrifying events in the universe. GRBs are like space's deadliest sniper shots, fired from collapsing stars or merging neutron stars. These bursts release more energy in a few seconds than our sun will in its entire lifetime. If a gamma-ray burst ever hit Earth head-on, it wouldn't just scorch the surface. It could strip away our atmosphere, exposing us to lethal radiation and making life impossible. And here's the truly scary part. We wouldn't even see it coming. These bursts travel at the speed of light, meaning by the time we detected one heading our way, it would have already arrived. There'd be no chance to react, no time to hide, just a flash, and then nothing. Luckily, most gamma-ray bursts happen far away in distant galaxies. But what if one were aimed at us from a nearby supernova? Scientists say it's rare, but not impossible. And considering how little control we have over cosmic disasters, that's more than enough to send chills down your spine. Dark matter. Alright, let's talk about something truly creepy. Dark matter. It's everywhere, surrounding us, lurking in the universe, yet we can't see it, touch it, or even detect it directly. It's like the ghost of the cosmos, silently shaping entire galaxies while remaining completely invisible. And here's the kicker, there's 5 times more dark matter than normal matter. That means everything we can see, stars, planets, galaxies, only makes up a tiny fraction of the universe. The rest? An invisible force we barely understand. But if we can't see dark matter, how do we know it exists? Because galaxies behave weirdly. The way they spin defies the laws of physics, unless there's some unseen mass holding them together. It's like watching a Ferris wheel spin way too fast without flying apart. Something has to be keeping it intact. That's something, dark matter. Now here's where it gets terrifying. Dark matter could be right here, right now, passing through us like a ghost. Scientists believe trillions of tiny dark matter particles may be zipping through your body every second without you even noticing. It's there, we just don't know what it is, where it came from, or what it might be capable of. The universe is mostly made of something invisible, something we don't understand, and if that doesn't send chills down your spine, I don't know what will. The Great Attractor. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that our entire galaxy, the Milky Way, is speeding towards something massive, something unseen, something so powerful that even light itself can't escape its grasp. Sounds like the plot of a sci-fi horror movie, right? Well, it's real, and scientists call it the Great Attractor. Right now, our galaxy, and millions of others, are hurtling through space at 1.3 million miles per hour toward a mysterious region of the universe. But here's the terrifying part. We don't even know what it is. This thing is so massive that it's warping space itself, pulling entire galactic clusters toward it like some cosmic magnet. So what is the Great Attractor? A supermassive black hole? A galaxy-eating void? Something we haven't even discovered yet? Scientists have no definitive answer. The worst part? We can't even see it. It's hidden behind the dense dust and stars of the Milky Way, locked away in a region ominously called the Zone of Avoidance, because even our best telescopes struggle to peer through. The Great Attractor is out there, waiting, pulling us closer with every passing second. And while it won't consume us in our lifetime, one thing's for sure, something gigantic and powerful is lurking in the dark, and we have no idea what it wants. Zombie stars. Just when you think a star's dead and gone, it comes back. Not as the bright, life-giving giant it once was, but as something far more terrifying. These are zombie stars, cosmic corpses that refuse to stay dead. Sounds like a horror movie? Well, space has its own version of the undead, and it's just as creepy. Here's how it happens. A white dwarf, what's left of a dying star, should just fade away into darkness. But sometimes it refuses to go quietly. Instead, it feeds. If there's another star nearby, this dead star starts pulling matter from its companion, growing in mass until, boom, it explodes in a violent supernova, only to leave behind another undead remnant. This cycle of destruction and rebirth keeps happening, making these stars the ultimate cosmic survivors. And if that wasn't eerie enough, there's a special kind of zombie star called a magnetar. This thing has a magnetic field a quadrillion times stronger than Earth's, capable of tearing apart atoms and frying electronics from hundreds of light years away. If one of these ever went off near our solar system, it could literally erase everything in an instant. So yeah, the next time you look up at the stars, just remember, some of them shouldn't even be alive. But they are, and they're still hungry. Rogue planets. Imagine a planet, a cold, lifeless, wandering world drifting alone through the darkness of space. No sun to warm it, no orbit to keep it anchored, no light to illuminate its surface, just an endless journey through the void. These are rogue planets, cosmic orphans that have been violently ejected from their home star systems, doomed to wander the galaxy forever. Scientists estimate there could be billions of these rogue planets floating unseen in the Milky Way. Some are gas giants, massive and storm-ridden like Jupiter, while others are rocky, Earth-like worlds, frozen solid in the eternal night. But here's the terrifying part. Some of them could be passing right through our solar system and we might never even know. Since they don't emit light, they're nearly impossible to detect unless they block out a distant star as they move. Now think about this. What if one of these rogue planets was headed toward us? Even a near miss could disrupt Earth's orbit, throwing our planet into chaos. And if one actually collided, it would be game over. No warning, no escape. Just an unseen, drifting world appearing out of the darkness, sealing our fate before we even knew it was there. Cosmic void. Imagine floating through space, but instead of stars, planets, or galaxies surrounding you, there's nothing. No light, no warmth. Just an endless, infinite darkness, stretching in every direction. Welcome to the cosmic voids, the loneliest and most terrifying places in the universe. These voids are massive. We're talking hundreds of millions of light years wide, completely devoid of galaxies, matter, or even dark matter. One of the largest, the Butte's void, is so empty that if our galaxy were inside it, we wouldn't have discovered another galaxy until the year 3000. Just try to wrap your head around that level of isolation. But here's the real nightmare fuel. Why do these voids exist? Scientists don't fully understand how such enormous regions ended up with almost nothing in them. Some theories suggest they're just extreme examples of how the universe formed, but others? Some believe they could be leftover scars from something even bigger, something that may have altered the structure of space itself. And if you think falling into a black hole is scary, imagine drifting into one of these cosmic voids. No gravity to pull you anywhere, no planets to land on, just infinite nothingness, forever. That's true horror, not death, but endless existence in the absolute absence of everything. Andromeda. Right now, at this very moment, a monster is heading straight for us. A cosmic titan, home to 1 trillion stars, moving at 250,000 miles per hour, locked in a collision course with our own Milky Way. That monster? The Andromeda Galaxy. It's the biggest, closest, and deadliest threat to our galaxy. And there's absolutely nothing we can do to stop it. In about 4.5 billion years, Andromeda will smash into the Milky Way in an apocalyptic merger that will completely reshape the night sky. The sheer gravitational chaos will rip apart solar systems, throw planets into deep space, and ignite a massive wave of new star formation. but at a cost. Some stars, including possibly our sun, could be flung into the abyss, left to drift endlessly between galaxies. And here's the eerie part. This isn't speculation, this is guaranteed to happen. Scientists have mapped Andromeda's trajectory with terrifying precision. Every second, it creeps closer, its spiral arms stretching toward us like a predator about to strike. But don't worry, you won't be around to see it. By the time Andromeda arrives, Earth itself might already be uninhabitable. So, in the grand scheme of things, maybe the universe is doing us a favor, wiping the slate clean before the real chaos begins. And that's just a glimpse of the terrifying mysteries lurking in space. The universe is vast, unpredictable, and full of things we barely understand. But that's what makes it so fascinating, right? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the dark side of the cosmos, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to InnoVision Tech for more mind-blowing space and futuristic tech content. What's the scariest space phenomenon to you? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious.